Hello everybody, this is 119J, and the reason I'm here actually this time is for a different little set of whatever, and that's I want to do something the mid-season, It's a Wonderful mid-season review. Sounds really stupid, but the reason why I'm doing it is because I realized, a lot of shit's happened, but we need to wrap this up. We need to talk about the tournament. So I'm just gonna go through things, talk about what happened and so on and so forth. So here we go. First tournament, version 2 SSBBM number 1 on the 7th of January was the first tournament where, of the season in which I got first. Sorry, No Jump got first, I got second, and Ahmad got third. In fourth place was Ahmad. Sorry, not Ahmad. Was 119 Wevins. Now, in this tournament, I think it was also the first. Oh yeah, 42 came to it, which you can see here. Literally, everyone kind of came out, all the top level players. I think I seeded up to 12, 13. Pretty much everyone came out, and I was like, holy shit! Edwards for Gamerhands being the quote unquote lowest level player of the tournament is pretty good. But 42 showed up, which was one of his last tournaments of the semester so far. And then Jag showed up, Sir Red showed up. Sir Red's not showing up now, but that's that. And Kaide had a very impressive performance, beating 42. And then Scythex Dragon taking a game off Jags. I remember that. I was like, dude, shining and stuff. And that ended up kind of weird. Wevins beating Jags 3-2. I remember playing into Wevins. This was a super close set. And I remember being really mad that I about this because I think I didn't have my headphones or something, but I was really pissed. But oh no, I don't remember actually, but I do remember this. I remember being really pissed after a 3-2 3-0. So it was probably that. But yeah, that was the first tournament. The next one was the first SLC tournament. I remember this one because it was just jank as hell. And I actually dropped out as soon as the tournament started. And instead it went to Skull, but only after a certain point. And so here, Wevins played against Kaide, but here it was Skull versus Hungry. Now the thing about Hungry is that's Vevins, and he hasn't showed up after this tournament, which makes me sad. And then 42 fucking popped off, getting what's it called, second place, or essentially first place because he left, but then Wevins was still here, so Wevins won the tournament. Alpha Plus's first tournament, which is sick. FX Nub and Iho, really nice that they showed up. And also Hack showed up. There's just a lot of people at this one, and a lot of people that I still remember, but they don't really show up to anything at all, which kind of makes me sad. And then it's also one of the last ones that Sered went to, because Sered stopped coming out after a certain point. I hope he comes back soon because I love that guy. Next was this tournament. I remember this one because the characteristic part of the tournament was... Wait, what? I must be thinking of a different one. This is one of the Stone sets, but there's a different Stone one that I remember. This is Stone's first tournament, and after this, Stone came to every Monday tournament, which is super sick. But there was a bunch of bracket fucking because Scythex Dragon beat Matt, and then Matt beat him later on in the tournament, which I do remember that. It's the next week I'm thinking of. And Kaide got super destroyed and getting 9th place despite being seed 5 because he lost to Sawi, which is kind of funny. Also, Lelouch's first tournament of the season, Grant showing up, Dillo showing up. Fussful and Run showed up last time, but that was cool. Big Wiener was here, that was cool. But yeah, I think this is Chipotle. Yeah, Chipotle's first tournament also. I seeded him 4, but he lost to... Where did he lose? He lost to Mars. Mars losing kind of fucked him over. That was supposed to be against Matt. Next tournament, Nightmare at Dreamland, was when Gainesville invaded, which is super sick, and everyone showed up except for everybody. No one showed up really, but this was the top 8. Kaide lost to the Marth from Gainesville. Scythex Dragon beat Frofa Show and then lost to No Jump, and then J-Red had to eliminate his fellow countryman from Gainesville. Here, I beat Frofa Show round 1. J-Red beat Scythex Dragon. No Jump over Vito. Ahmad over Kaide. Now Ahmad beat No Jump here, and No Jump said he was like playing like shit. No Jump beat Jirad earlier in the bracket, which is kind of funny, and then I beat him 3-0 and then 3-1 here. This was funny as hell because you can't actually watch most of this set, and he almost lost to Jirad's Doc, which was actually hilarious. Here we got the third tournament where you notice Stone got third. Wait, am I thinking of the right one? I might be thinking of the wrong one. Wait, what? Wait, this is number 2. Go to this one. I might have put. Okay, yeah, this is right. Here we go. Never mind. This is something else. Okay, then I was wrong about the earlier thing, but let's see. Do I remember this tournament? Oh, this one where I lost to Wevins. This was a crazy tournament. This is like the first time. Well, he thinks this is the first time that he beat me, but he beat me earlier, like a different set a long time ago. This is like the first game Chipotle took off Stone, and then he took off a few later. Ruther came and Oob came. Oob is like, yeah, Oob's right here. Big Wiener came out. Bamboozles and Ham came out. I remember this. It was a good one. We like were inside because it was so fucking cold. Kaide got 7th place, losing to Stone. Still hasn't beat Stone to this day, but like, good to point out. Let's see what else happened. The big highlights of the tournament mostly is like the fact that Wevins beat me twice here, which was like super awesome. Let's see. FSU SLC, this bracket sucks. This is just a terrible bracket. I went like Marth or some shit against Quentin. I did something weird, and then we just didn't finish the bracket because like from here on, like the tournament was so throttled that we just like couldn't do anything. I'm not even gonna talk about this tournament because it just sucks. All right, SSBBM 4. Oh, I remember this one. I lost to Josh twice. This was a sad one. Yeah, he beat me twice here. I beat Stone. He beat Krim. And then I remember beating Krim 3-2. This was like a super, super close set. I had a good-ass time. But I camped the hell out of him, and it was kind of funny. Oh, this is the one where Krim literally went to last game with everybody. He went to last game with Fug, last game with Scythex Dragon, last game to No Jump Plus. Okay, not Reese's Peaches, but then the last game with Stone and the last game with me. So it was like an amazing wild set. And this is like the one set where it's like, dude, Stone could have beaten Krim if this didn't happen. But yeah, there was that. Chipotle beating Matt here, and then Scythex Dragon beating Snacks, which is actually amazing. Because Snacks now I'm like seeding pretty damn high. Chipotle beating Rilo Ken. Reese's Peaches beating Alpha Plus. Just good wins on everybody's part. I think I remember this. Oh yeah, Boelisk beating Rilo Ken, which like fucked up the whole bracket because then like that put Rilo Ken over here, like giving him 9th place, which is like actually wild. Oh yeah, Devin 1300, Boelisk, and Rilo Ken are like that like nice little crew that shows up. Is this Snacks' first tournament? Probably is. But yeah, there was that one. Ooh, 109J, 109 Wevins, No Jump Plus. This was like not that long ago, but it feels like it was a long time ago. I guess we haven't done a tournament in a while. Oh, I remember this tournament. So I seeded Wevins first because they definitely haven't been performing like up to first place kind of thing. And then what was like the key stuff this tournament aside from like my performance? Because I don't remember anything else. Bach beat Dillo. Bach doesn't usually like do. Usually Bach, I don't think would win that match. But oh yeah, Stone took a game off Wevins. One was like, yeah, he really like changed shit up. I went 3-2 against No Jump. And then when Wevins beat No Jump, here in losers, Kaide beating Scythex Dragon, which I think is like more standard nowadays, but at the time I was like, oh shit, good shit. Here, Snacks beating Chipotle, which the last time they played, Chipotle won. Here, I beat Snacks, Stone beating Kaide, which Kaide still, once again, yet to beat him. I beat Stone, and then here, I beat No Jump, and then I beat Wevins twice. And I offered a split, and he said no. But that's also up to him. I think that was the last tournament I entered because my hands are hurting. So FSU SLC, the SL free tournament. I wasn't here, but to note is that this is the only tournament that No Gorilla entered, and he was able to beat No Jump Plus twice. No Jump Plus beating him once. Also heard Kaide went on a fucking tear, beating Chipotle and Cythex Dragon, and taking a game off No Jump Plus. So that's like super good there. Anything else weird happen? I don't think anything else weird happened. Chipotle beating Reese, that's like notable. I think Reese went Peach for this, so that's like a pretty good one. Shred almost beating Cythex Dragon. I wish I was there, but I wasn't. So this is number 6. Sixth tournament, Crim plus, No Jump plus, Stone. Crim was like really mad that neither Wevins or I entered, even though we were both there. Mason beating Diesel, now it kind of makes more sense. But that's like a good one there. Nate God, I remember this. He beat Alpha Plus, and the week before we went to Jacksonville. And so I was like, dude, Nate God, I love that guy. But yeah, he beat Alpha Plus, and then this is Chipotle. Chipotle beat Reese here, which is like not any reason for me to see them higher or lower, but I just did it. And here's Cythex Dragon beating Stone and Winners, and they had a money match for after the tournament. But then here, when they played, Stone won. And then in the money match, Cythex Dragon won. It was just like this crazy shit show of like crap. Here, No Jump beating Chipotle 3-1, Crim beating Cythex Dragon. And then I remember No Jump Plus beat him in winners and then lost in losers. Well, in grand finals, sorry. But like the big highlights were Cythex Dragon versus Stone because they were going to money match like right after the tournament. Which they did, and it was pretty crazy. See, next one is the 7th iteration. Wevins Amanda. Oh, I remember this one. This is the one where Wevins actually lost to in winners and then had a crazy 3-0, 3-2 in grand finals, which is an amazing like couple sets. I wouldn't want to rewatch it, but it was like jank. And the next jankest thing is that Ethan also beat No Jump, and this was the last time this specific set that No Jump Plus went Fox at all. So it's been like 9 days, I guess, but like 3 tournaments have went by. Here, Stone beat Snacks 2-1. And then they money match after the tournament, and Snacks like threw it really funnily. Oh yeah, Chipotle almost beat Wevins here because Wevins like can't convert for shit sometimes. Haha. Wevins beating Stone, and then this was 3-2, but Ahmad went Fox. And I remember that because they put like $5 on it. And then here, Snacks beating Chipotle 3-1. I need to like check their set count. They're getting pretty close together. No Jump Plus kind of cucked Rilo Ken because Rilo Ken was supposed to play Ethan, which is way more close. And then No Jump just like tore through the black bracket, which is like, god damn it. No Jump beating Stone with his Sheik, beating Cythex Dragon with his Luigi. I think this was with Falco, which sounds weird actually. Here he beat Kaide in the run back. Kaide doing some ridiculous shit. This is a set to watch. Like the second time they do this, Kaide like BM the shit out of him and did a lot of crap. This set's the one where Snacks just like throws it at the end. He literally gave him the homie set. It was funny as hell. And then here, Wevins beat No Jump Plus's Sheik with Samus, and then it was a nice Samus Marth Grand Finals. Only a few tournaments left. This is the SLC tournament. Very small tournament. Only 10 people. Here, Scum showed up, which was super cool. And then, what else happened? Wevins, like, left as soon as, like, the thing started. Kenny Lee's first tournament. Kenny Lee took a game off Cythex Dragon, which is super sick. And then No Jump kind of just, like, won the tournament. Kaide did good stuff, but he didn't win. That's the thing. And then Kaide beating Cythex Dragon is good. And so on and so forth. Oh yeah, this is Reese. Reese went like Falco or some shit like that. This is the Serenity tournament. Serenity tournament was jank because like those fucking kids were there, and they like ruined the whole tournament. But it was like a crazy round robin kind of thing where Crim beat everybody, Connor beat everyone else, No Jump beat the rest of the people, and then Cythex Dragon beat Kaide, and then Kaide lost to everybody. But Kaide beat Mars, who was playing Samus earlier on in the bracket. And Cythex Dragon beat, like, Mars, Destin. Those are the two, like, most notable people, but I feel like I'm forgetting someone else that was, like, pretty decent. West was there, but he like dropped out. I think Diesel was there. Man, I can't remember anyone else. But yeah, that was a crazy tournament because I was at Serenity and everyone was like kind of pissed because of the fucking kids that were yelling and that fucking dad that like ruined everything. And this was this past Monday where we did the waterfall bracket again, modified waterfall where we didn't do the first round and just started right away. It was really cool, but Wevins beat Crim and everyone else. Crim beat everyone else. Connor beat everyone else. And then Stone beat Chipotle, and Chipotle moved on from the previous bracket, where Chipotle beat Snacks, Scythex Dragon, Diesel Plus, and Sawi, which are like 4 good wins. So it's like good shit to Chipotle, and then that allowed him to play in like the top bracket, where he did lose to everybody, but it's like 4 good sets also. And then Snacks beat Scythex Dragon, Sawi, and Diesel. Sawi beat Scythex Dragon and Diesel, and then Scythex Dragon beat Diesel. And then that's like crazy stuff that happened. And then like Sawi beat Mason, Grant, 2 more people. I can't remember. I think like Low Life, maybe. No, he didn't beat Low Life. I don't remember, but it's like good stuff all around. But it was a very good victory for Wevins. I actually did like a giant commentary like thing about the entire like this tournament, but the audio was fucked up, so I'm like really sad about that. But anyway, point is, we've had an absolutely wonderful season so far. Even though we've yet to like really reach that point where we're getting like 20 people, it makes me really happy that we're like getting to play against each other and have a lot of like good sets on recording and like really nice things to study. No matter what, I think I'm really happy. Even if it went down to like 8 people per tournament, I'd be okay with that because in the end, I'm just getting to hang out with my friends, all of you guys, and it really makes me happy that you guys are around all the time. So I want to say thank you, and we're like halfway through this season, and we got like another half season to go. I know people are gonna leave afterwards, and it's gonna be really sad, but like no matter what, we're gonna keep going, and like the stories are gonna keep coming, and we're gonna keep talking about like all our memes like forever. And one day we'll all meet up 5 years from now in our pilgrimage back to Tallahassee and say, guys, remember that dumb shit that we talked about that one tournament? That was some good ass stuff. And so yeah, thank you everybody. If you got this far in the review, thank you. And I really appreciate you guys. And you guys make me really happy. So yeah, seems like I'm doing a lot of work for everybody, but I'm not because it's fun. And fun isn't work. So yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful rest of the season too.